Hello friend, welcome back to more X4. My name is Tobel. Thanks so much for being here with me. We are enjoying the 3.0 update in this little Let's Play that we're doing, and I was kind of randomly roaming around, and I decided to dip over into an asteroid belt because I remembered that there are some wrecks that can be found, and sure enough, pretty much right away I stumbled across this pretty large random wreck. Now, you can explore wrecks, if I remember. These can be explored. The thing is, though, I'm not seeing... It used to be basically a tube jutting off some part of the main body of the wreck. So I'm thinking that maybe not all wrecks are explorable, but I think sometimes you'd find destroyed components or valuable components and stuff like that in the wreckage. So I'm pretty much just trying to do a loop. Nothing really jumps out in scanning mode. Now this area seems more lit up. Oh, hang on a minute. That might be it right there. Up. Did we just find it? Oh, I think we did. That looks like what I want. Now, do I have to destroy this? Before we break everything, let's go ahead and just undock. So let's get in our spacesuit, undock with our ship. Oh, I'm excited and kind of creeped out. I don't want to be spooked by the super ghost ship of doom. All right, let us approach. Maybe all we have to do is repair this thing, and it will pop open for us to enjoy. We'll go with repairing before destruction. How's that sound? All right, so seems like a door lock. Hey, that was relatively easy. Status, okay. Okay, cool. So we are going to go into our first wreck. Also good to know exactly what we're looking for in the future. Yeah, this isn't creepy at all. I don't want to find any creatures in here. You know, it's been a minute since I've played. It's possible that they added horrible monsters of death in here. I'm going to go with no. Hard no. Let's be nice and not freak me the hell out. Alright, that is a closed door on that side. That is a closed door on that side. We have plenty of air, to be honest. Let's go ahead and repair this. Cool stuff. And we have a random space item out here. Security bypass system. Holy crap. This is worth 311,000 space bucks. However, we actually got two of them, so maybe it was 311 each or 311,000 total. However, it is an illegal item. So we have to take a mission to find a black market trader. So we're going to have to be rather quick for a little while in the system.
Container.
Security bypass system again. What a wonderful find. And this is why it's lucrative to fly around in random asteroid belts and keep an eye out. Cool stuff. So, take a quick peeky here. Actually, get out of the ship first and I'll get back to my ship. And then we'll look at our loot. Never, never count your chips at the table, right? Alright, so we are on our ship again. Let's take a look at our inventory. So if we go over to player inventory, we have 4 security bypass systems, all totaling 622,000 credits, which is freaking great. What can this be used for, by the way? It is found in crafting. Resources needed to craft. I don't know what we can do with it. So it said we're going to need to follow a quest line in order to unlock black market traders. So we are going to have to be rather quick and try to not let any police get near us. Real quick, while I'm in the asteroid field, one other thing I wanted to talk about. There's something else that you can find in asteroid belts, and I don't know if it's in a particular field. Are you a cop? No, you're a recon fighter. Go away. I don't want you near me. Mineral gas. I think it's going to be in the mineral region. But what we're looking for is kind of a glimmer or a glint against the backdrop. Right there. Backdrop of space. I think I saw it on this asteroid right here. And there was also... Okay, there's one right here. I see it actually active right now. So what we're looking for is a little white flash of light. And what this is going to be... What are you?
Asteroid.
Random empty asteroid? What this will be is some kind of a crystal that is on this asteroid, and these crystals are worth varying degrees of money. So you can see right there, It is on the surface. I don't think I can get it off with my normal laser. Oh, we can apparently. That is Mia Lane. Okay, so it's only worth 10,000 credits. Apparently we can do this with just a normal laser, which is kind of interesting. But what we're looking for, there's different colors of crystal. And you can get ones that are worth quite a bit of money. I think there's one particular type of crystal that can make you a crap ton. An absolute crap ton. We did manage to get our, I don't know, something crafted over there. One of the craftable items, just the message popped up for our space bomb. But yeah, basically you can kind of roam around here as you're going through looking for loot and stuff. Just keep an eye out for any tiny white light, because these asteroids will continually rotate. So every so often, right there, I think I saw again. Let's try to get right up here. And I'm like partially blind, so I'm hoping this is pretty easy for most folks. We'll buzz over to this asteroid right in front of me. No distractions, straight to it. I also don't know if they give off different colors or if it's only that white light right there. You saw that in this part of the screen? Okay, another blue crystal node. Yeah, so there are going to be different colors and they're going to be worth different amounts of money. Just keep that in mind. That is a pretty decent way to make a good profit, along with exploring asteroid fields, doing missions. Just one of the many things you can do in the game before you get really started. And really, with the things that we've got right now, the computer hacking thing, I feel like we're going to make a lot of money, but I'm almost wondering if we should save it. But at the same time, it's hard to save it when it's going to get us in trouble. So let's get back on the Space Autobahn for a hot minute. Whereabouts unknown. Fly to tagged ship. We don't care too much about that one. I am looking for that black market mission. Also, while we are speeding across the system, let's take a look at our friend, Callisto Sentinel pilot. I forgot her name already. Piloted by Danila. How's your skill doing? Hey, you're still under 2 stars, so you're not really getting any better. Look at this massive fleet over here. This is a capital ship, a patrol carrier Colossus Vanguard, which is kind of cool. Each faction, I do believe, has their own capital ship. Now, I think if factions are at war, by the way, I did kind of ask some folks if faction combat is still a thing, and I think it is, and factions can take control of different sectors, so you may see some pretty fun little battles here and there. Defensive measures.
Turn. Vanguard. Jump gate.
No, hang on, we don't actually want to go to Hitticova's choice. Let me stop real quick. I wanted to go basically galactic south, so I wanted to go this way, which is definitely not the way I'm going. There we go. I'll get there eventually. Hooray! Okay. We're going to go to the galactic south to explore through second contact and unlock some stations. What I'm going to try to do while we're flying through the air is try to find a mission for black market stuff. This was kind of cool. Defensive measures, they want you to build a plot, I'm fairly sure. Which is actually really cool if you think about it. They're paying you to get a plot of land and build it. Hey, by the way, real quick, if I can take a look at my inventory, are there any systems where this item is not illegal? Security bypass. Why can't we encyclopedia this bad boy?
Entering system. Pontifex's claim.
Illegal to Argon, Holy Order of the Pontifex Finance, God Realm of the Parent, and not Talati.
Entering system.
I think, or is that Ministry of... Crap, that might be Ministry of Finance, actually, come to think about it. Yeah, hang on, what is... This just says Talati. Who's the ministry? No. MIN. Apparently, MIN is going to be the Ministry of Finance. Okay. So maybe if we go up here to the Talati area, we might be able to sell our ill-gotten goods. Okay, we're going to get into Profit Center Alpha.
Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
I don't see a trade hub. The trading center, but we're going to get out of here. I can't remember, though, which, like, Talati, what the Talati faction is. It's Talati Company is what it says. Talati Company, Profit Center Alpha. So Talati Company, are they a separate faction? Cool, great. Talati Company is in fact a separate faction. So in theory, the item we have shouldn't be illegal here. Argon Federation, Holy Order of the Pontifex, Ministry of Finance, and God Realm of the Pyramid. Great. The question is, where do we get rid of it? So let's go ahead and go dock with this shipyard first off. I might need to do a little bit of exploration in the system in order to unlock more of it. I'm sure somewhere over here they're going to have, and what I'm looking for is this thing with a dollar sign. This Argon Trading Station. Oh, God, Station. Oh, we're going to smash this thing. Okay, just a little nudge. Just letting them know we're here. It's fine. That's what shields are for, my friends. Shields and internal dampeners. Alright. Let's go dock so we can try to black market some stuff. I never did see a black market quest. So, like, to find a black market trader or something. Not entirely sure if that is a thing you find randomly. I know there are some, like, pirate factions out there. Alrighty, so if we try to go to the trade menu here, it's not a component, a trade component. It's more like an individual inside of your inventory type of component, and you normally have to sell those to the trade shop over there. So let's go just run down to that since we're so close to it. Oh, let me jump over the ledge. We have no up. We have no yump yump. Alright, so let's go chat with our trader friend here. Aren't you adorable?
Can I help?
Show me your wares. Now, where oh where is... Crap, I don't see it. Bomb launcher. Okay, our item is not something that's for sale here. So, not entirely sure where we're going to find this. If we just have to keep running around until we see a... until we see kind of a black market trader or what. And I don't think they're on stations either. Alright, so no luck here at this Talati shipyard, but I'm curious. Maybe we should continue to mess around with some of these other trading things. Although, hang on, it did say... You know, one place, what's a seedy type of place you might think of? I would think a seedy place is a bar in terms of space lore, right? There's a lot of times where you see a lot of sketchy things happening. So maybe we need to visit ourselves a bar. Where I just was at a bar for a mission. Let's head back over to the Argon Trading Station.
Autopilot.
I will autopilot that for the moment. Let's go back and take a look at our Callisto. And I don't think her skill is increasing pretty much at all. So I'm going to go ahead and give her a couple of manual orders here. We'll show the filter. Again, we're getting massive amounts of cheap goods. Now they're actually even cheaper down in down here in Second Contact. So 928 is where they're sold. Am I looking at the same thing? Oh, sorry. I think I want to do silicon or advanced electronics. This is a 300 credit profit. This would be...
System. Silent witness.
Oh, that's about a 300 credit profit, too. I think it's a little bit more for the advanced electronics. Okay. Advanced electronics only. Oh. You click on it, apparently, I think you remove it. So let's go back into add, remove wares in the filter. Advanced electronics. I have been adding some random stuff. And I think advanced electronics are one of the more valuable items that you can find. So... We've got same, is it the same deal in the same system, I think? Oh, this one's actually way down here in True Sight, I believe. Okay. We're going to give her an order to come on down here to True Sight, trade with the Hop Advanced Electronics Factory, buy as many as possible. And then go sell them all up here. Or somewhere. Where's the best place to sell them at? Cool, same place that we sold at before. I wish you could set up multiple repetitions of this. I don't really like doing it all... Hang on. What did I trade with? I got the wrong place?
Autopilot.
Advanced electronics here. Did I not queue up the order this time correctly? It is still in range of our satellite. You do have the order as well, right? You have the order to go buy, dock and wait, execute trade. Let's do known. I guess just patrol is fine. Patrol Argon Federation territory. Maybe you do have to wait till the item's in hand. I don't recall that being a thing, though. Is it because my little trade filter's in the way? Trade with. Huh. It's weird. It's not showing anything about advanced electronics at all. Is build storage? Oh, is that where we need to do it at? The storage building? Yep, it's still going to be a profit. Okay, so I guess it was the second part that wanted to have the trade. Cool beans. Where am I? Oh god, where am I? Left myself alone for 1 minute. Is this where we need to be? Okay, cool. We'll run in here. This is kind of a test to see if this is the station that had the bar. I really just don't remember. You don't have the bar. Where did I see a bar at? This is the Hitikva's Free Trade League. This is where Reno Mara's hanging out. I honestly don't remember which place had the bar. And now that confuses me. If I go to logical overview, hey, this is a thing that we haven't looked at before. Let's look at the, let's get out of this door because it's like freaking out. Hey, are you a pilot? Nope. You can go check on the logical overview is, it shows you what the flow is of everything at a station. Now, I don't think we have any kind of full data for the station. We haven't scanned every component, and I think that's what you need to do is actually scan stuff. But it shows you what comes in, what's needed and used, and what goes out. It's a little bit all stacked up like this, I believe, because we haven't scanned the rest of the station yet.
We would like to remind visitors that
there's so much red around this station because of all the Zyarth Patriarchy ships. And I really don't know if we're supposed to be attacking them or not. Can you tell, actually, which factions are at war with each other? That's one thing I think I've always struggled with. I don't even know who's warring with whom. Yeah, this is your relationship with certain factions, but how can I tell how the Order of the Pontifex feels about, say, the Antigone or the Argon Federation or stuff like that? I think as you start to do more missions for a faction, you will, like right here, you're seeing all these different things. So at a certain rank, you get to become a League Associate. And is this at plus 10? Free League General Use License, negative 10. What does negative 10 mean? Negative 10 off our relationship? Plus 20. I have no idea what some of these little things are, actually. But yeah, I can't quite tell who's at war. So like some kind of a relation screen would be kind of cool. Are there mission log informations here? Fighting the Federalist. Or sorry, the Federation. Oh, here we go. Hang on. War updates. Let's look for war updates. Let's do... how do we find this? Let's try to find only... Do I do this, actually? News. War update. Here we go. Antigone Republic mounting defense in second contact to Flashpoint. Okay, mounting defense in second. It doesn't say against who, though. Mounting defense, Argon Federation in Argon Prime. There's no declaration of war messages, which is what I would kind of like to see. Legged items can be sold to black market traders. Yeah, that's what we're looking for, to be honest. Hey, let's go to second contact. Or second Flashpoint. Whatever the heck it was. Second contact to Flashpoint. So we're going to go Galactic South for a minute. Because I want to see what a mounting defense kind of looks like. Alright, so we are in second contact. As we go directly through an asteroid. So this is where the Antigone Republic was supposed to be mounting some kind of defense. Are they fighting the Xenon here? Just poking the Xenon a bit.
Gas. Vanguard.
I see a couple of wrecks around. There is... Wow, there's a wreck of an Odysseus Sentinel here. Holy crap. That is a rather large ship to have been destroyed. I'd like to know what kind of loots are dropped as well. I wish there was a filter that could show you any loose containers in an area and basically what the worth is. Okay, Navidium oxide. Remember that it is worthless. Navidium oxide, 0. What are you shooting at there, big guy?
Sentinel.
I think the Sentinel's trying to pop that tiny little M ship. You are a biggin' ship there. We'll help. We are nothing if not someone who will join into combat to defend those who cannot defend themselves. Alright, so I guess that was pretty much it for the mounted defense thing. We've got a Xenon hunt mission. A couple more over here. The raiding party. Seek out high-yield resources. Oh, holy crap. Hang on a minute. Whoa! This is a massive Xenon destroyer called a K, if I remember right. Oh, that's awful to have at your gate.
K.
And it is absolutely shredding one of the trade ships that just came out of the gate. So that must be where our behemoth friend is going to. Are we in a safe spot right now? Oh, if you're going to have a rough time.
S.
I wonder if we can loot this massive mining ship if it does get popped. Let's keep an eye over our left shoulder here for a minute.
Requesting immediate backup.
Yeah, you're not gonna have a good time, man. You are not a happy camper. It's also, I wonder, it's been a while since I've watched these battles, but I wonder if it's still lucrative to look for, oh, that is beautiful, to look for abandoned wrecks and stuff. Oh, man. Hey, did you drop any loot? Can I hide behind the wreckage of our ally and maybe try to find some loot containers here? That's really horrible of me, but look, we are an opportunist, right? We gotta do what we gotta do. There is some loot down here. I don't know if it's worth dying for, but we'll go take a look no matter what. Hey, water, why not? Sure. Oh my god, this trading ship is getting wrecked as well. We are really close to the action. Let's go ahead and dash out of here. Where did our big ship go? The big allied ship. There should be a destroyer coming into this fight, but maybe they didn't quite make it. Take a quick peek at the map. What's going on? We aren't being chased down. Oh, this is interesting. There's an automated distress drone here. That is cool. I wonder if it's just going out and screaming for help. Yeah, there was a behemoth. There's the behemoth right there. Okay, so maybe the behemoth will come back in to try to help out at this fight. Oh, there's so much death and destruction.
Laser tower, mark.
All I want to do, though...
Jump gate, the void.
All I want to do is get the loot. Oh, there's got to be some good loot by this big one.
Requesting immediate backup.
Oh, there's so much destruction. Where's my... you know what? Our thruster's at kind of low capacity right now.
M.
What if they're like the Borg? They don't really attack you unless you attack them first. Look, I'm just trying to clean up the area. You know, I'm trying to do a favor for the universe here. Okay, we're way too close. Let's get out of here. Turn flight assist off so we can maintain our thrust. Perhaps not the smartest of decisions by me, but that's okay. There we go. Let's go ahead and try to see if we can't find our friend.
Mark 1.
All right, there is the behemoth. 30k or so away.
Behemoth, Sentinel.
Oh, 20k away. Fair enough. So why don't we try to go close to it?
M.
There's a random M ship here.
Requesting immediate backup.
Why don't we try to help the party out a little bit by cleaning up some of the trash in the area. We have pretty much full shields. I gotta be careful because we are in like a really basic ship. If we want to get heavily into combat, we probably want to upgrade to a better fighter. But in terms of like one-on-one, generally speaking, you should be able to outmaneuver a Class M. The problem with Xenon is you really don't want to let them gang up on you. So don't let them swarm you. Try not to get outnumbered if possible. Keep an eye on your radar. That kind of stuff. And finished off. There we go. Hey, stuff. Gimme. I killed you and I want your loot. Gimme, gimme. Alright. There is the behemoth.
Sentinel.
I kind of want to follow this fight for a little bit. I hope you don't mind. We were kind of doing stuff and we got distracted by this, but I'd like to see how... I mean, this kind of counts as faction versus faction combat. This is the Xenon versus... Who is this? Is this Antigone? Yeah, the Antigone Republic. So curious how their destroyer stacks up with the Xenon destroyer. By the way, you can target subsystems or surface elements on these larger ships. So if you remember games like, oh, praise its name, X-Wing versus TIE Fighters, stuff like that, and you used to be able to like target shield generators or turrets or stuff like that, you can still do the same thing. So if we wanted to be really cool, we could try to like come in here, dash in, and destroy one particular target. We're a little bit weak, so I doubt we're going to be able to really do a whole lot when it comes to targeting individual things. Let's go help this ship out. There we go. Happy to help, friend. Happy to help.
Container.
Collecting loot,
Container.
which is completely worthless, and back to the big bad fight. All right, so where's the K? K is here. God, this thing is really close to us. Where's the behemoth at? Behind us and down, maybe?
Behemoth.
What are you doing, buddy?
Sentinel.
I feel like you need to be in this combat. Can I talk to them, by the way? Just for fun? Wrong button.
Comms channel open.
Surrender. I don't think I should do that. Alright, we're going to follow them for a minute to see how they do with the Xenon K. Or if they even do anything. They look like they're kind of leaving the area. What are you doing, buddy?
Behemoth. Sentinel.
Are you chasing down this one little ship up here? I really don't think that's the best priority right now. Okay, as awkward as it sounds, the behemoth on our side seems to be going towards a little fighter over here, which may have just gotten destroyed. I'm trying to encourage it to turn around and go fight the big bad, but it doesn't seem to want to go engage it.
Behemoth. Sentinel.
Alright, now it's turning away.
Get off my radar.
Like the captain's like, no. We'll clean up the trash mobs first, and then we'll do the boss. Okay, yeah, sure enough. They're going again to try to clear the smaller ships first. That is a lot. Holy cow, look what's coming out of the gate right now.
Is that the best you've got?
Oh, that is a hot mess of Xenon. You know what? I think it might be just getting a wee bit too hot for our little butts right now. So we are going to say goodbye to this fight, wish the Antigone Republic all the best, and GTFO, because we are not quite strong enough to play in this backyard fight, rather. Background. Yeah, you guys have fun with that. We will see you later. Sadly, no ships that are lost that need a new pilot. Oh, God. Okay, so I completely forgot what we were doing. I think we were trying to go through these different areas because we are looking for
Requesting immediate backup.
the black market dealer. So let me go ahead and jump back on the freeway. Again, gonna be keeping my eye out for new mission offers. Anything about that might scream, hey, I am a black market drug dealer.
System. True
And I
sight.
can get you into bars and stuff. Alright, so I'm not having too much luck finding any jobs that are hinting at black market stuff for the moment. So what we're going to do is go back into a little bit of an exploration mode. There are a lot of zones, as you can tell, that just are completely uncovered for us. And what I think I'd like to do is go ahead and order our Callisto to dock at the wharf. We're also going to go chat with the wharf master. Oops, wrong button. Let's buy a new ship. Let's go ahead and buy another Vanguard Scout with the minimal loadout, which is 246,000. We have enough to cover that. What I'd like to do is upgrade it with a... Oh, actually, it does come with a long-range scanner, which is great. That's kind of what I was hoping for. If we have the spare money, we could do a travel engine, which I believe increases the travel speed, which is kind of what I'm going for. So we're going to bump this up a bit, but that actually would push us over. So we'll have to keep it basic for now. So, I'm going to, also I want to go ahead and queue up a pilot, which we have. So we're going to go ahead and add this to the shopping list. Very basic ship. And I'm going to confirm the order. That's going to be our first constructed ship from scratch. Oh, hey, we're in a new system, by the way. We are in 2 grand. Cool. ZYA high-tech freighter. Let's look around a bit, looking for more warp gates. This actually is really easy to see warp gates, as you can tell. Right there off to my right. Also, one over there to my left as well. This is kind of eerie. Why are there random flames there? I'm scared. Scaroused. What is this? That's crazy. Oh, this might be... Who is fighting over here? Okay, more Xenon fighting. There's a lot of Xenon on the map right now. Oh, no thank you. No thank you. We are Audi 5000. Let's go ahead and get into Fires of Defeat. Hey, that's the start of the game that we didn't choose. So this is where one of the Talati sectors, sorry, the split sectors are. Cool stuff. And I think from here it kind of goes in further and further and further to the split area. I'm going to go ahead and bounce back around. I kind of want to poke my head through just a couple of gates in order to get a feel for, you know, what zones are nearby and then which factions own the area. So I assume that any more sectors from here will be owned by the split. So let's bounce back into 2 grand. There was some kind of a gate over here as well. Okay, while this is happening, do we have our new fancy pants ship completed? Discovery Vanguard is sitting at Argon Prime. It is captained by Torb Carter. Torbjorn. He has a very average piloting skill as well. So what I want him to do... Oh, this might not work because of his skill. Hang on, let's take a look. What kind of orders can I give you? What I want to give you is a explorer. Crap, I don't think... Yeah, you do have to be... Darn it, you do have to be a 3-star pilot in order to do a random exploration order. Well, that sucks. We're really stymied here with our lack of good pilots.
Jump gate.
All right, we're going to bounce into Guiding Star.
Entering system.
Ooh, this is
Guiding
different.
Star.
Another Xenon party. Ooh, this is a pretty system. What kind of fun stuff do we have in here? Let's bamf over to a couple of stations on this side. I really love the sound effects where it sounds like your ship is about to fall apart because you're under such high stresses in warp. Kind of terrifying. Now this ship is going out in this direction randomly, so let's go ahead and follow them. Let's go off in kind of the same direction. I'll use my external view here to see if we can see any additional stargates or something like that. Oh, it's a little bright. Sometimes it's really challenging to see stations and whatnot. What is this?
Superhighway.
Oh, cool.
Unknown sector.
It's a random superhighway. They're just sitting in here. Yeah, sure, let's go for it. That's where they're going to, it looks like, as well. So we will take the superhighway into the unknown. I should be able to tag those 2 stations on the right, or sorry, on the left. Alright, we've got a meat factory and a spice farm. Malware of unknown origins, destroy mines. Okay, nothing exciting for mission-wise. Oh god, I blew completely through the gate. I think you can go back through the gate in reverse, maybe? Let's try it out. Oh god, let's just stop. I'm gonna miss it again for the umpteenth time.
Guiding Star.
Okay,
7.
so this takes us into... This is kind of interesting. So it's kind of weird how this sector is split into different systems here. Or maybe this is as a whole as a system. But this is Guiding Star 7. This was Guiding Star 5. Now these have... It's almost like the entire thing is its own little system or sector. I don't know what if that's important or not. if that's just an important distinction or if that's just kind of how it is. We will look around here a little bit before turning around and heading home. I think I will go ahead and wrap the episode up, though. We've done quite a bit. I didn't mean to shift quit. Pretty exciting episode. We didn't really do a whole lot in terms of fighting. We just got to watch other people fight for us, for their other brethren out there in the wide world. We're not quite there yet in terms of being ready to fight. I also don't quite know how we're going to be able to get our pilots up to level 3. So if you all have any suggestions, please do let me know. Our Discoverer Vanguard, I guess the only other thing I could have them do is just patrol. Just basically patrol the area. We could assign them to protect our trade ship, but it really doesn't do that much trading. So why don't we just have it, I suppose, let's just have it guard Argon Prime. And it's going to just fly around and do its own thing for a bit. Maybe the pilot will get their skill up, maybe not. But I do appreciate you all joining me for this next episode and installment of X4 Foundations. Hope you're enjoying everything. Please do leave a like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the series. Just a quick little click really does help kind of increase the views and stuff like that, and the popularity of the video. So thank you all so much. If you have any suggestions for me, please do leave them in a comment below. Also, if you're still hanging around and you haven't popped into our Discord yet, feel free to do so. It's a link down in the more description field below. It's an invite. You can come join, talk about X4, talk about all the other games we play. And until next time, friends, take care.